morning, everyone. Glad to see you here. It's a pleasure for me to be here today. How are you today? I hope that everything is okay. First, let me introduce myself. Maybe some of you know me very well and some of you not. My name is Sabri Binimbo. I work as an operation executive in Maybank Mall for Tawau. At the same time, I was part-time student in OUM Tawau Learning Center. The reason why I stand in front of you all today is to share a little bit about time management for the banking professional and the student. I'm sure many of us in this room wear multiple hats. We are not only dedicated professional in the banking sector, but we are also students working hard to further our education. Balancing demanding job with studies can be challenges, but with the right approach to the time management, it's absolutely achievable. Today, I'm going to share some strategies and how you can manage your time effectively while juggling both work, study, and commitment. After all, time is one of the most valuable resources, and how we manage it determines in our success and well-being. First point I want to share with you all is the importance of the time management in the balancing work in study. As a professional working in the banking industry, our job demand on the focus, accuracy, and quick decision making. We deal with complex transaction, customer inquiry, and regulatory deadline. Simultaneously, as student, we need to manage assignment, lectures, and exam. Besides that, by using a time management skill will allow us to balancing both roles without feeling overwhelmed. With the right strategies, we can meet deadline at work, achieving academic success. By managing time effectively, we reduce stress among us and increase productivity in the both our life. Second point is I want to share with you is challenging faced by banking professional and student. Work, First is work pleasure. In banking, we often face high pressure situation, especially when dealing with the customer or tight financial deadline. The workload can seem endless, making it difficult to focus on studies. Second thing is academic demands. As students, we also have to meet academic deadlines, participate in group projects, attend classes, and study for the exam. Finding the time to do while working can be real challenges. Second is burnout risk. Balancing these two demanding roles can lead to burnout if we don't careful. Managing both work and study commitment require a conscious effort to avoid overloading ourselves. Third point is how effective time management technique for the banking professional and the student. First is prioritize tasks. The key of the effective time management is knowing what to focus on first. Start by prioritizing tasks at both work and school. Use the Eisenhower matrix to decide which tasks are important and urgent, and which can be delegated or postponed. Example, if you have an urgent client meeting, it should be your top priority. If you have an assignment due in 2 weeks, you can schedule it in the day or the week. Second is time blocking. Time blocking is the great way to allocate specific time for different tasks. For instance, dedicate morning to work related to tasks and evening to study or assignment. This technique helps you to stay focused and prevent you from feeling like you are constantly switching between your work and study. Set clear boundaries for each of your life. Third is break time into the small step. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, especially when you're balancing your work and your studies. Break down complex assignment or project into smaller one manageable tasks. For example, when preparing for exam, break your study plan into the smaller chunks. Research, not review, practice question and revision. By way, you can make progress every day without feeling stressed. Next is use technology to stay organized. Leverage digital tools and application to organize your manage your time, calendar apps like Google Calendar or Microsoft Outlook allow you to schedule both work and study tasks at a set reminder. And the fourth point is time management strategies for work and studies. First is time management. In banking is essentially to focus on tasks at the time, especially when handling customer account or processing transaction. Time blocking can help here as well as set aside specific time for handling customer service, financial report, or meeting. If you are working on the project at the bank, break it into manageable parts and set deadline for each phase. This will help you stay on track and avoid last time rushes. Second is time management for study. As student, it's important to stick to study schedule if you are working full time. Consider consider studying during your commute after work hours. Try to create a study routine that you can follow consistently. Take advantage of quicker moment like weekend or lunch break to review note or catch up on the reading. Little bursts of study time can add up over the week. Five is avoiding common pitfall. Procrastination is a common enemy when managing both work and study. Combat procrastination by setting clear goals, making detailed to-do lists, and adhering deadline. Multitasking. Although it's time and efficient, multitasking can actually reduce productivity and increase mistake. Focus on one task at a time, whether at work or during study session. Negligent self-care. Balancing work and study can take a toll on your health. Reschedule regular break, can get enough sleep, and set aside time for physical exercise to keep your mind and body in the good shape. The next is leveraging support system. Don't be afraid to ask help at work if you are feeling overwhelmed. Discuss workload with your manager to find way to delegate or organize tasks. In your academic life, research out your professor, classmate, or academic advisor if you need extra support or guidance. Many universities offer resources for time management or even counseling to help you manage the stress. Work life in study life. Time management isn't just about balancing work and study. It's about balancing all of your life. Ensure you aside time for family, friends, and your personal activity. This balance helps you recharge, reduce stress, and be more focused on both work and school. And the conclusion is to conclude all this, effective time management is essential for anyone balancing a demanding job at the banking sector and pushing for the study. With the right technique such as prioritizing tasks, time blocking, and using technology to stay organized, you can successfully manage both work and study without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, it's not about working harder, but it's about working smarter. Prioritize, plan ahead, and take break to avoid burnout. With these strategies in place, you can achieve your goal both at work and your studies. Thank you for your attention. I hope these time management tips help you balance your career and academic journey more efficiently. Thank you very much. Sabri here.